In light of the recent debate on whether the United States should hire more foreign workers in place of Americans, I want to share my opinion. The country has long been a global leader in science, technology, and innovation. But as competition increases on the global stage, the question arises, should we first tap into the immense talent within our borders before looking overseas? In this video, let's discuss why sourcing highly skilled scientists and engineers domestically is not just a matter of economics, but one of national security and innovation. My reasons are as follows. Number 1. The untapped potential of American talent. The U.S. is home to some of the world's best educational institutions, from MIT to Stanford. Each year, these schools graduate thousands of engineers, scientists, and technologists who are ready to contribute to cutting-edge advancements. Yet, many of them face limited job opportunities due to companies prioritizing H-1B visa holders over domestic candidates. This makes me ponder, why are we bypassing our own talent? According to a report by the National Science Foundation, the U.S. produces more STEM graduates annually than the tech industry is willing to hire. Many young engineers find themselves underemployed or working in fields unrelated to their expertise. By investing in domestic talent, we can reverse this trend and retain the brightest minds in our workforce. Number 2. National security concerns. One of the most compelling reasons to prioritize American talent in science and engineering is national security. High-tech fields like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and quantum computing are critical to maintaining the nation's strategic edge. Relying heavily on foreign talent can expose vulnerabilities. A typical example is Huawei, a Chinese company posing a technological challenge to United States interests. If critical projects like AI development or defense contracts depend on foreign engineers, sensitive technologies risk being compromised. Cases of intellectual property thefts such as those involving Chinese researchers in U.S. universities highlight the potential risks of over-reliance on foreign talent. Strengthening domestic talent pipelines ensures that cutting-edge technologies remain secure and serve American interests. Number 3. Economic and social benefits. Investing in homegrown talent not only secures the nation's technological future, but also has profound economic and social benefits. When we prioritize domestic workers, we reduce unemployment, foster economic stability, and ensure fair wage practices. Another example is wage suppression in the tech industry. The H-1B visa program, while beneficial in many ways, has also been criticized for enabling wage suppression. Companies often hire foreign workers at lower salaries, sidelining equally skilled American candidates. By focusing on domestic talent, we can uphold competitive salaries and ensure fair compensation for all. Encouraging STEM graduates to work in underserved areas can bridge gaps in healthcare, infrastructure, and technology. Programs like the National Health Service Corps show how incentivizing local talent to serve domestically can transform communities. Number 4. Real-life success stories. History is filled with examples of homegrown talent driving transformative change. Let's revisit some of the most notable. During the space race, NASA relied heavily on American engineers and scientists to achieve what was once thought impossible: landing on the moon. This monumental achievement wasn't just a technological triumph, but a testament to the power of investing in domestic talent. Another example is Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley, the cradle of modern innovation, was built largely by American-born engineers who started companies like HP, Intel, and Apple. Their contributions laid the foundation for the global tech industry. While the case for prioritizing American talent is clear, what steps can we take to make this vision a reality? Therefore, my ideas for boosting local talent development and creating stronger career paths are as follows. 1. Invest in education and training. Increase funding for STEM programs in K-12 schools, ensuring that young Americans are prepared for careers in science and engineering. Also, apprenticeship programs and partnerships between universities and industries should be expanded. 2. Provide competitive incentives. For this scenario, offer tax breaks and grants to companies that hire and train domestic talent in critical fields. 3. Enhance career mobility. Facilitate pathways for American workers to transition into high-tech fields through retraining and upskilling programs. Number 5. Looking forward. The future of American innovation depends on the choices we make today. By prioritizing domestic talent, we not only secure our nation's economic and technological leadership, but also strengthen the social fabric of our country. It's time to look inward, to empower the scientists and engineers already within our borders, and to ensure that the next wave of innovation bears the mark of American ingenuity. I do acknowledge the remarkable achievements of Elon Musk and Vivek. Their contributions have pushed boundaries, sparked innovation, and inspired a generation of dreamers. However, the MAGA agenda stands firm on a fundamental principle: America first, and President Trump must not deviate from it. While we celebrate the contributions of global talent, we must prioritize the opportunities and prosperity of American citizens and permanent residents. It would be a grave injustice to replace hardworking Americans and permanent residents who have invested their lives and futures in this nation with foreign workers who may not necessarily be an upgrade. The H-1B visa system, as it stands, is riddled with loopholes and tactics that suppress wages and undermine fair competition. Fraud and cost-cutting practices dilute its original intent and harm the very people it was designed to support. Let's honor the values of fairness, equity, and opportunity. Let's invest in our own people, strengthen our national security, and ensure that the future of innovation and progress is built by Americans, for Americans, because when we put America first, everyone wins. Subscribe, like, share, and comment.